Jai Shardema children. In last session, we had learned about factors, multiples and prime number. Today we are going to learn about test for divisibility of number. Now what is divisibility test? While finding factor, we may find difficulties if there is a big number. We need to find out whether this number is divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7 or not. To make it easy, we have here divisibility test. Now let us see how it works. We need to find out certain rules that particular number is divisible by other number. Let us begin with divisibility of 2. Divisibility by 2. Now any number is divisible by 2 if their unit digit is divisible by 2 if their unit digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. It means however big number is, but if their unit digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that number is divisible by 2. For example, if I am writing here 5, 1, 3, 4. Now we don't need to divide it by 2 and find out whether it is divisible by 2 or not. We just need to see the last digit. Last digit is here 4 and it is here, so we can say that this number is divisible by 2. If the number is like that, here the last digit is 7 and we can directly say that the unit digit is 7, so this number is not divisible by 2. So divisibility by 2 is any number, whether it is big or small, is divisible by 2 if its unit digit. Unit digit means last digit. Unit digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Now let us see divisibility by 5. Divisibility by 5. Here again we need to find out whether the number is divisible by 5 or not. So any number is divisible by 5 if its unit digit is 0 or 5. We just need to, again here also we just need to see the unit digit. If it is 0 or 5, it means that that number is divisible by 5. For example, here 2375. Again we don't need to divide this whole number, divide this number by 5 and see, but we just need to see the last place, that is the unit digit. If it is 5, if it is 0, if it is 5, then it is divisible by 5. If the number is, here the unit digit is 3, it means that it is not divisible by 5. The same way, let us see divisibility by 10. Divisibility by 10. Again, any number is divisible by 10 if its unit digit is 0. Any number, if its unit digit is 0, then it is divisible by 10. For example, here the last digit, that is the unit digit is 0, and that's why this number is divisible by 10. We just need to see the last digit, that is the unit digit. If the number is something 200, 0, 5. Here again we need to see the last digit. Here the last digit is 5. It means that this number is not divisible by 5. This all 2, 5 and 10. Indivisibility by 2, 5 and 10. We just need to see the unique digit. If the unique digit is 2, 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, it is divisible by 2. If the unique digit is 0 or 5, it is divisible by 5. If the unique digit is 0, it is divisible by 10. Now let us see divisibility by 3. In this 2, 5 and 10, we had seen the unique digit. In 3, we don't have to see the unique digit. In 3, let us take any number. 5, 1, 6. We need to find out whether this number 516 is divisible by 3 or not. What we need to do is, we need to add the digits. We need to find out the sum of digit 5 plus 1 plus 6. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Now the sum here is 12. It means that it is divisible by 3 because 12 is divisible by 3. So we don't have to divide this 5, 1, 6 by 3 and find out. We just need to add it, find out its sum and find out whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So the divisibility of by 3 is, it says that if the sum of digits is divisible by 3. If the sum of digits is divisible by 3, then that particular number is divisible by 3. Let me give you one more example. 2, 1, 9, 4. 2194. We need to find out whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. So 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 9, 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. Now this 16 is not divisible by 3 and that's why this number is not divisible by 3. Because when we add it, the sum should be divisible by 3. Then and then only that number is divisible by 3. In the same way, let us find out divisibility of 9. Divisibility of 9. Again, let us have some number. 23,472. We don't know whether this number is divisible by 9 or not. If we need to find out that whether it is divisible by 9 or not, first what we need to do is, as we had done in divisibility by 3, we just need to add it. We need to add the digit and find out the sum of digits. 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 7, 16, 16 plus 2 is equal to 18. Now this 18 is divisible by 9 and that's why this number 23,472 is divisible by 9. So the divisibility of 9 is same as divisibility of 3, that is, if the sum of digits of number is divisible by 9, then that number is divisible by 9. So it says that if the sum of digits is divisible by 9, Let us see by some other example. 4387. Again, what we need to do is we need to find out sum of this digit. 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 7. 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 8 is equal to 15. 15 plus 7 is equal to 22. Now this 22 is not divisible by 9. So we can say that this number is also not divisible by 9. So, in divisibility by 2, 5 and 10, we had seen the unique digit, that is the last digit of the number, and find out whether it is divisible by 2, 5 or 10 or not. In divisibility of 3 and 9, we had find out whether the sum of digits of number is divisible by that number or not. If the sum of digits of number is divisible by 3, that number is divisible by 3. If the sum of digits of number is divisible by 9, that number is divisible by 9. Now let us see divisibility of 4. Divisibility of 4. Divisibility of 4 says that if last two digits is divisible by 4. If last two digit is divisible by 4, that particular number is divisible by 4. Here we had done last one digit. In 2, 5 and 10 we had done last one digit. Now in 4, if last two digit is divisible by 4, then that number is divisible by 4. For example, 7532. We don't need to divide whole number, this whole number by 4 and find out. We just need to see this last two digit. Last two digit here is 32, which is divisible by 4, and that's why this number is also divisible by 4. The same way, if some other number is there, like 46,390. Now we just need to see the last two digit. Now here the last two digit is not divisible by 4, and that's why this number is also not divisible by 4. So divisibility by 4 says that if last two digit is divisible by 4, that number is divisible by 4. Let us see divisibility by 8. Now in 2 we had seen last one digit. In 4 we had seen last two digit. In 8 we will see last three digit. If last three digit are divisible by 8, any big number is there, and if last three digit is divisible by 8, then that particular number is divisible by 8. For example, 75,344. Now here we need to see that whether this 344, that is the last three digit of number, is divisible by 8 or not. For that we need to divide and see that 344 divisible by 8. 3 4 32. 24, 43. Yes, it means that it is divisible by 8. Last 3 digits is divisible by 8, and that's why this whole number 75,344 is divisible by 8. Again, let's recall divisibility by 2. We need to find out last one digit. Divisibility of 5. Again, we need to find out unit digit, that is last one digit. Same way, divisibility of 10, last digit. Divisibility of 4, last two digit. Divisibility of 8, last 3 digit. Indivisibility by 3 and 9. Divisibility by 3 and 9. We need to see the sum of digits of number. If the sum of digits of number is divisible by 3, that number is divisible by 3. If the sum of digits of number is divisible by 9, that number is divisible by 9. Now, let us see divisibility by 6. Now, divisibility by 6 says that any number, if any number is divisible by 2 and 3 both. If any number is divisible by 2 and 3 both, then that number is divisible by 6. For example, the number is 4732. Now we need to check whether it is divisible by both 2 and 3. It is divisible by 2 as the unit digit is 2. So it is divisible by 2. Let us see whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So 4 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2. 4 plus 7 11. Plus 3 14 plus 2 is 16. It is not divisible by 3, so that this number is also not divisible by 6. Now let us check one another number, that is 5346. Now we need to check whether it is divisible by both 2 and 3. 5346, here the last digit is 6. It means it is divisible by 2. Now check whether it is divisible by 3 also or not. 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 6 is equal to 18. 18 means it is also divisible by 3. So this number is divisible by both 2 and 3, and that's why it is divisible by 6 also. So the divisibility of 6 says that if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, we need to find out whether it is divisible by both 2 also and 3 also, then that number is divisible by 6. Now the last divisibility test is divisibility by 11. Divisibility by 11. Let us write one number 397,812. This is the big number, 3,97,812. We have to find out whether this number is divisible by 11 or not. Now what we will do is, we will find out this number 3 plus 7 plus 1. The same way, again here the remaining number is 8 plus 8, 9 plus 8 plus 2. Consecutive number, that is 1 we have to take, 1 we have to remain, and then we have to add it. 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 1 11, 9 plus 8 17 plus 2 is equal to 19. Now here is 11, here is 19. 19 minus 11 is equal to 8. It means that this is not divisible by 11, because the divisibility of 11 says that if the sum of alternate numbers, the difference of sum of alternate number is either divisible by 11 or 0, then only it is divisible by 11. Once again I am repeating, if the that is subtraction, if the difference of sum of alternate number we have taken here alternate number 3 1 3 7 and 1, then 9 8 and 2. 3 plus 7 plus 1, that is 11. 9 plus 8 plus 2, that is 19. So if the difference of sum of alternate number is either 0 or divisible by 11, then that number is divisible by 11. Let us see one more example. Five lakh 54,697. Now first we need to find out the alternate number, sum of alternate number, that is 5 plus 3 plus 9. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8 plus 9 is equal to 17. Now the second alternate numbers are 4 plus 6 plus 7. 4 plus 6, 10 plus 7 is 17. Now we have to find out its difference, that is subtraction. 17 minus 17 is equal to 0. Here it comes 0, and that's why this number 5,43,697 is divisible by 11. Why? Because the difference of sum of its alternate number is 0, and the divisibility of 11 says that if the difference of sum of alternate number should be either 0 or divisible by 11. It should be either 0 or divisible by 11. Now, let us begin exercise 3.3. Question number 1 is, using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 2, by 3, by 4, by 6, by 8, by 9, by 10, by 11. You need to just say yes or no. This question you have to do in textbook by yourself. You just need to see by the divisibility test. You need to check by divisibility test and find out whether this number is divisible by these numbers or not. We will begin from question number 2, that is, using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 4 and by 8. The first question is 572 divisible by 4. First we need to find out whether it is divisible by 4 and divisible by 8. Now if we see in 572, the last number is 72, which is divisible by 4, because in divisibility of 4 we had learned that we need to check whether the last two number is divisible by 4, then that number is divisible by 4. So here last two digit is 72, which is divisible by 4, and that's why this number is divisible by 4, so we can write yes, it is divisible by 4. Now for divisible by 8, we need to see last three number. Here the number is of 3 digit, 572. We need to check whether it is divisible by 8 or not. So that is 8 7 are 56, 1 2. 8 1 is 8, and here is remainder, so it is not divisible by, because this last 3 digit is not divisible by 8, so it is not divisible by 8. So this number 572 is divisible by 4, but it is not divisible by 8. Now let us see question number F. 14560. We need to find out whether it is divisible by 4 and divisible by 8. Now if we see the 14560, for 4 we need to check last two digit. Last two digit is 60, it means it is divisible by 4, and this number is divisible by 4. So yes, it is divisible by 4. For 5, we need to see the last three digit 560. It is whether it is divisible by 8 or not. This 560 is divisible by 8 also. 8 7 are 56 and 1 0, so it is 70. So it is divisible by 8 also. This number is divisible by 8 also. So the number 14,560 is divisible by both, divisible by 4 also and divisible by 8 also. Question number 3 says, using divisibility test, determine which of the following number are divisible by 6. Question number 1 is 29714. We need to see whether this number is divisible by 6. If we recall divisibility of 6, it is if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then this number is divisible by 6. Here by 2, yes, it is divisible because the last digit is 4, and that's why it is divisible by 2. For 3, if we see 2 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4, 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 plus 7, 18 plus 1, 19, plus 4, 23, plus 4, that is 27. It means it is divisible by 3 also. And if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, that number is divisible by 6 also. So this number 2,97,144 is divisible by 6. Now question number F is 438,750. again we need to check whether it is divisible by 6 or not. Same way we will first find out whether it is divisible by 2, whether it is divisible by 3. Let us see first for 2. So for 2 it is divisible because the last digit is 0. So it is divisible by 2. For 3 we need to find out that 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 0. 4 plus 3 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 7 22 plus 7 is 27 plus 5 is 27. So this number is divisible by 3 also. So this number is divisible by both 2 and 3, and that's why this number is also divisible by 6. Divisible by 6. Now let us see question number 4. Question number 4 says that using divisibility test, determine which of the following number are divisible by 11. Five, four, four, 5. Now we need to check that whether this number is divisible by 11 or not. So first we need to find out the sum of alternate number, that is these two number, odd number, sum of odd place and sum of even place. Sum of odd place is 5 plus 4. The same way sum of even place is 4 plus 5, that is 9. Now we need to find out the difference, that is 9 minus 9 is equal to 0. And the divisibility test says that if the difference of sum of odd place and sum of even place, the digits at even place is 0 or divisible by 11, then that number is divisible by 11. Here the difference of sum of odd place digit, even place digit and odd place digit is 0, and that's why this number is divisible by 11. Next, let us see question number D. 70169 308. 70169 308. Now first we need to find out the sum of odd digits, that is odd place digit, that is 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 0. 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 0. 7 plus 1 8 plus 9 is equal to 17. Now sum of even place digit, that is 0 plus 6 plus 3 plus 8. 0 plus 6 plus 3 plus 8. 0 plus 6 is 0 plus 6, 0 plus 3, 9 plus 8 is equal to again 17. And the difference is 17 minus 17 is equal to 0. Again the difference is 0 here. So this number 70169 is again divisible by 11. It is divisible by 11. Question number 5 is write the smallest digit and the greatest digit in the blank space for each of the following numbers so that the number formed is divisible by 3. Now here what number is given? 6, 7, 2, 4. 6, 7, 2, 4. One blank space is given. We need to write here one smallest digit and one greatest digit so that this number should be divisible by 3. and we know that the divisibility of 3 is if the sum of digits of the number is divisible by 3. Now let us do the sum of this number. 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4. 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4. That will be 6 plus 7, 13 plus 2 is equal to 13 plus 2 is equal to 15 plus 4 is 19. So 6 plus 7, 13 plus 2, 15 plus 19. Here the sum is 19. Now to make it divisible by 3, we need the number which is divisible by 3. So which is the smallest number we can add? Put here so that it will be divisible by 3. So if we put 2 here plus 2, then it will be 21. So the smallest number is 2. If we put 2 here, then it will be 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4. Then the number will be get the addition, that is the sum, that will be 21, and so it will be divisible by 3. Now we also need to find out which is the greatest number we can put here. Greatest number, one digit number we have to see. Greatest one digit number we can put here. Greatest one digit number, if you put 9, then 19 plus 9 is 28, which is not divisible by 3. If we put 19 plus 8, then it will be 27. So this 27 is again divisible by 3. So if we put again 8 here, greatest digit, smallest digit is 2. So smallest one digit number we can put is smallest digit is 2, greatest digit is 3. Smallest digit we can put is 2 to make it divisible by 3, and greatest digit is, it will be 8. Greatest digit it will be 8 to make it divisible by 3. This is question number 5 and question number 6. Write a digit in the blank space of each of the following number so that the number formed is divisible by 11. Now here one number is given, 9, 2, then blank, then 3, 8, 9. Here blank space we need to write one number, we need to write one digit so that it will divisible by 11. This number is divisible by 11. First we need to find out the sum of odd place, that is odd place is 9 plus this blank plus 8, that will be 17 plus this blank. Blank will remain as it is because we need to find out which digit we need to write here. Then 2 plus 3 plus 9. Here it is 2 plus 3 plus 9. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. Now which number we can put here so that it will be, the difference between this should be 11. The difference between this should be 11. Which number we can put here so that the difference between these two will be 11? Because it is 17 here and it is 14 here. As we had done the sum of, first we had done the sum of odd place digit, that is 9. Here it is blank plus 8, that is 9 plus blank plus 8 is 17 plus blank. Here blank we need to see that which digit we can keep here so that if we subtract the sum of even place, here the sum of even place is 2, 3 and 9. Sum of even place is 2 plus 3, 5 plus 9 is 14. Now 17 plus which number should be there so that the difference should be 11. We know that 17 minus 14 is, if we do 17 minus 14, then it will be 3. Till how many number is remaining so that it will become 11? So 11 minus 3 is equal to 8. So if we put 8 here, then 17 plus 8 is equal to 25, and 25 minus 14 is equal to 11. So if we put 8 here, then this number is divisible by 11. So the digit should be 8. So the digit is 8. If we put 8 here, then only it will, this number is divisible by 11. Now here we end our exercise 3.3. Your homework is, you have to write all the divisibility tests. That is what we had done, divisibility of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 11 in your notebook, and whole exercise 3.3 in your notebook. Thank you.